Hello and welcome to the show. I am here on Car Mechanics Simulator, going to be rebuilding my GT20. Last time out we did break a couple of quite important parts on here. It wasn't too terrible. It wasn't quite as terrible as I thought it was initially. Yeah, we have got a few bits. It came in awful condition, this car. It's only a one-star vehicle, so yeah, pretty much, I don't think anything was about 39% when I took bits off the car, which, yeah, it gives you an idea of just how bad a condition this vehicle was in. I have repaired as many of the parts as I can, so we do have some now nice and shiny bits. We're going to need a new water pump though. We'll start with the engine. Seeing as I am here, we'll start with this and get all of the bits that we can. Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see how many bits are i6 specific on here. I'm not 100% sure entirely. Water pump pulley is pretty damn ruined. Yeah, basically there were no good bits that came off of this car. It was only bits that I could get repaired. I think the i6 doesn't have too many little bits and pieces around here, unlike the I have to lift it up. We have to do the crankshaft. Unlike the V8s, where I've had all of like the little individual pulleys and whatnot that have been hidden around. This engine, fortunately, I think is a little bit nicer one. To a little bit more complicated, a little bit more complex, a little bit more to it than the i4s that come in. But yeah, I've got crazy levels. Although we do have a million camshaft bearings. Literally, there's a million camshaft bearings in this car that will need to. I think it's the only car I've seen with camshaft bearings, or at least the i6s are, I think, the only cars. I can't say I've seen them on anything else. I assume the Mercedes shares most bits with this, just the Mercedes has the canted engine as opposed to this one. Right, we are going to need all new pistons. Oh, it's going to be a relatively expensive rebuild. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Well, that means a little bit cheaper than sort of fitting all new ones to a V8. But yeah, the downside of getting this car at such a bargain price is that it needed an awful lot of work doing to it. Right, so they can all go in there. The engine head, though, we did keep in one piece, which is nice. I feared we were going to have cocked up a little bit more. I mean, we broke the gearbox, so we broke the rear kind of axle bit, but the rest of it actually didn't quite go as badly as I thought it might. We have got one working camshaft. We can get another one. Camshaft i6. There we go. That is the one that we want. Then we're going to have to get all of these. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on each side, and none of them were in any camshaft bearing. There we. Oh no, wait, no, it's not one of them. It's these. Okay, I don't know what camshaft. Okay, let's just check. I'm gonna make sure that it is an i6 one. I can't think of what car I've worked on that has had them. Right, so we need 14 of these. God damn it. I do still wish you could buy parts in bulk. It'd make much easier things for this. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Really bloody hard to commentate and count all at the same time. So I'm just going to have to count, because otherwise I will buy far too many, as you guys will have already seen with previous builds. It's just a pain in the ass, really. My brain can't do it. Yeah, have a go yourself. Try and talk about other stuff while keeping track of counting something. Well, my brain can't deal with it. If yours can, then well done you, really. Right, we can get these in. I'm trying to remember what other bits we got fixed up. Like, all the timing gear is always going to need replacing. Those are bits that you can't repair on here. Things like brake pads and so on as well. You know, they can't ever be repaired. They wear, and the timing chains and belts and so on. They wear, and there isn't any replacing them. But I think, fortunately, as I said on here, there's not too much to worry about. And certainly, like the rear suspension of this car is rather old. And yeah, pretty simplistic on the back, so we don't actually have to worry about too much of that stuff. Right, we are going to need some cam gears. The i6 cam gears are a little bit cheaper than the other ones. It's equal with just the generic cam gears. That's always nice, having not having the ridiculously expensive parts like the Mercedes. The Mercedes bits, I think, are quite expensive, or can get quite expensive. Mercedes-specific ones and the V8 ones as well do tend to be a little bit more on the expensive side. I'm hoping there's going to be a nice little profit in this vehicle. I hope I'm putting this cover on here before we've done a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm not sure. No, not sure. The game doesn't let you put bits on in an order where you can't get other bits to complete it. One of these is not quite done up. Ah, that one there. I spotted you. We got some other ones not done up. Oh, god damn it. This expert mode. Oh, there we go. There's one bit I was missing somewhere. Yeah, like I'm not quite sure how we get this on now. Sure, but we're going to go for it anyway. We need a timing chain. I think... Did we? I don't think we needed very much in the way of belts on this engine. Come to think of it. A chain sprocket. Was it a tie? I can't remember what it was. I was trying to see if I could get away with not having to research, but I don't think I'd quite. Well, maybe it should have been in there. Maybe I was just blind. It's always possible with me that I'm just blind and missed something glaringly obvious. Where is the other ones for this? There it is. It's up there. It's staring me right in the face. Do we not have... I was going to say, we must have some other bits and pieces around here, and sure enough we do. We want a crankshaft pulley for an i6, which is... Yeah, we save a little bit of money on this over the V8 ones as well, which is nice. And then we have one more belt. Oh no, there must be the A belt as well. Serpentine belt. B for an i6 and A for an i6. While we're here, I'll get all of these. I think we'll probably have one going that way, and then we'll have... There we go, that's where the other one is going to. Because there's going to be a way of putting the alternator in there somewhere. So that'll work. Right, we need a ignition distributor. I don't know how much of the rest of it's repaired, because I know that that bit there can't be repaired, I don't think. The rest of it can be, though. And sure enough, we have got one bit repaired, and we got the cap repaired as well. Did we save the clips? These are the most important parts. Yes, we saved the clips. What a relief. We have them in working order. Right. I'm surprised it's not let me put the exhaust manifold on. Do I have to actually put the exhaust in first, or is there something else that I need to do? I don't know. We have two carburetors have survived. Okay, which is again better than I was expecting. Is there? There are bits underneath that need doing in. All of the air filters, of course, are going to need replacing. Again, bits that can't be repaired in the workbench, and this car was in such shocking condition when it came in. They were, yeah, 36%. So yeah, they are not going to be going back on my lovely conditioned vehicle. And while we're here, we might as well get air filter... Side draft, yeah, there's no specific ones, so we'll get a whole bunch of them. I think they are just a plonk on, and they should work. At least that's what I'm hoping for here. Just yeah, they are just a plonk in. There's nothing specific on them. Fantastic. Right, Aiken sitting there. This car is already looking so much nicer. It just looks so much nicer than when it came in. It was in a awful condition when I first got it. Right, we're going to need a whole bunch of new spark plugs for up here, and we're going to need 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 of them. Again, none of these were in any fit condition. I am surprised it's not letting me put the manifold on. Normally, you need the manifold on before putting the exhaust, sort of the first exhaust pipe down. So I am. Is it not called leads? Oh, it's called wires. Ah, there we go. Me trying to be lazy. i6 ignition wires. These must be unique to this car because the Mercedes uses specific ones and nothing else has an i6. Right. I think we're going to have to lift you up. Oh, we might as well do the fuel filter while I am down here. I can't remember if we have a fuel pump or not in good condition, so we can come back to that later. Just while I was searched for it there, I thought I might as well, but I can't remember well enough. So, yeah, I think we're going to have to lift you up to get to that exhaust bit first. It's either that or I have missed something glaringly obvious on the engine but I don't think I have on this one. Well, we haven't got the oil pan in the vehicle, so that shouldn't stop it from letting me put the what's-it-called on the side. But while we are down here, that can go in there, so we can just finish the engine off nicely. And the other ones are going to be up this end. Okay, that is on there. We need this front exhaust section here, which is front. Okay, it is just front exhaust section from an i6. Let's go and find you somewhere. Front exhaust section. There we go. i6 can sit in there. Okay, yeah. So we do have to have that before. Okay, normally it's the other way around, but never mind. That's how it works on this one. Flywheel's not something that you can repair. I find that quite surprising. I swear, like on one of the ones that we can do the clutch plate, but we can't repair the flywheel. But there we go, and then we will need the other bits of the clutch, the pressure plate, and the release bearing. And I'm pretty sure we needed a gearbox, but I can't remember. I think it was the i4 rear-wheel drive gearbox is the one that's used on this car. Yeah, a lot of the vehicles share their bits and pieces. It is indeed. I do have a better memory than I think I do. i4 rear-wheel drive, don't waste money buying the wrong one. That's always a pain in the ass when that happens. Did we fix the starter up? Not that we're going to be able to repair this, not that we're going to be able to replace the starter, sorry, from down here, because it's one of the awkward ones, pain in the ass ones. Oil filter is going to be needed as well. And that one there, while we're down here, we will put that in. Then we'll go and lower the car again. Yeah, a little bit of a faff down here. Did we save the exhaust manifolds? I don't remember. I'm hoping we did, but I have a sneaky suspicion. I think we might have broken one. I think we saved one and we broke one. We do have a starter though, which is nice. And oh no, we saved both of the exhaust manifolds. Fantastic. This has got to be, I think, one of the most kind of bolt-intensive engines that I've worked on. There's an awful lot of stuff to be to be doing up or to be undoing, depending on which way around. You definitely want to have the fast undoing of bolts or doing up of bolts, etc. I can't remember what the perk is called on here. I would definitely recommend that before working on this car, because otherwise you're going to have a lot of faffing about. Oops, no, get that horrible rusty thing out of here. Go away. Don't want you. I just instinctively clicked, as most of the time I haven't actually broken radiator. I think that's the first radiator I have broken on a car. So yeah, just instinctive click. Was that a V8 fan that we have on here? Oh yeah, I remember. There's a V8 fan that's not really connected to anything, but there we go. The battery we will. Sod it, while we're here, let's go and get the battery in. Yes, I would like a brand new battery. And I think that is the engine all done. Engine and gearbox are in and are in good condition. We're going to lift it up. Well, I can work on this bit down here with the car on the floor. We're going to have to work on the exhaust at some point, so I might as well put it... don't want to quite go to that stage just yet. There we go. Might as well put it back up in the air. Crap. Front suspension cross member is ruined. So all of the... So we broke the front one and the rear one. It was suspension crossmember B, I believe. Fingers crossed I've remembered. I do have a good enough memory. Fantastic. We've got one steering knuckle in place. Hey! We saved the bottom suspension arms. That's good. I'm quite liking this this vehicle though as one to work on. It's kind of sits in the middle between the V8s that can be a little awkward to work with, and the i4s that are not too complicated. Actually sits quite nicely in the middle of them, and we are hoping for some impressive resale value with the vehicle. How much of this have I actually got in decent nick? I'm hoping we've got a fair amount of these bits and pieces. Okay, so we're going to need the brake disc, we're going to need a new sway bar, we're going to need both shock absorbers. God, we're going to need lots of this. So we needed it wasn't front shock absorber, it was the double wishbone shock, wasn't it? Double wishbone shock absorber. So we're going to need both of them. We are going to need the springs. We're going to need 2 front springs. I'm not sure how much we need on the rear. We needed the brake discs, 2 vented discs. We'll need 2 pads as well. I think we saved the calipers though. at least, which is always nice. We needed sway bar, front sway bar B. We needed tie rods, didn't we? We're going to need 2 of them and 2 of them. I don't know what outer tie rods we're going to... not outer tie rods, sorry. The sway bar end links. I'm not sure what number that one is that we're going to need on there. Oh, we do need to do that bit up there before we put the spring on. We're probably going to need the cap as well, aren't we? Front shock absorber cap. Forgot about them ones. That's always clever. Yes, we're going to want them. I'm sure we're probably going to want the rear ones as well. We'll deal with them, because otherwise I'll start forgetting what bits I have and haven't got. And that's never a good thing to be doing. Sway bar end link B, that's the one that we need here. Oh, can't press that. I can't use the enter key at the end of the number pad, which is a little bit of a shame. I kind of instinctively go to do that from time to time, expecting it to. I don't know why I instinctively go to do it, but yeah, it doesn't always work. Oh crap, we're going to need that little bit in there, aren't we? The wheel hub thingy what's it? That yep, we want them ones. They can go in there. We can put the brake pads on, and we did save the calipers, which is nice. Again, saving that little bit of money, always good to try and make a nice healthy profit. And I think we saved 3 of the wheels. We'll come back to them, put them on at the very end. Oh, the joy of rubber bushings. How many are we going to need? We need 6 of the full size one. I think that is all we need though, because if I remember rightly, 1, 2, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will remember to do the shift clicking thing eventually. These are used in, I think there's one aside at the back as well. I don't think we need any of the small ones. I can never remember where they, quite which parts need what on here. Yes, you can go in there though. I do know that we need them here. While I'm working around this side, might as well stick that in there. Oh, over here. And then there's one hiding about over around the back bit. Oh, there's the bugger. Got you. I've remembered the bushings. It's always a good day when I have remembered to do the bushings for the car. That is always a good day. Right, this one here, knuckle housing C, or front, whatever it was, front steering thing. It was the C one, front steering knuckle C. Yep. Just making sure I haven't done a stupid, which is always possible with me. You should know that by now. We saved those bits, so that is all good. I think we did a pretty good job with keeping the suspension arms around. Again, they're not massively expensive bits, but just any that can be saved, I will take. And that one over there, and we can stick that here. Whoops, if we can click on it, it's always helpful to be able to click successfully on stuff. Did I buy the one for this side as well? Oh, no, I didn't, because I am an idiot, it seems. We will get front sway bar end link B, I think it was, and we need a front shock absorber cap as well. Well, if we don't use it on this car, it'll probably get used on the next one anyway. If I did buy one, bloody hell. Typical. And then yeah, this is why I don't tend to buy stuff in bulk, because I forget which bits I've bought in bulk when I come around to the other side and just automatically go and buy new ones. Okay, brake calipers on this side, and that is most of the front done. That's pretty much all of the front of the car done now. We've got to come around to the rear. This bit's over here. We do need it was one of them. I didn't know if there was any different named rear drive axles, so I didn't buy it when I saw it earlier, because I wasn't 100% sure. Rear knuckle housing C. We saved one of the solid drive axles at least, and we have got to do that from the back. Just about guesswork my way through all of that. We will need 2 more brake discs. Did I save these parts? I did. The solid control arms, and that's where the other rubber bushings went. Yep, I'm doing better. Definitely doing better. And we saved the leaf spring bits, and 2 of the U-bolts at least were was savable. Yeah, don't really care if I break these ones as much. Nice and cheap things to replace. Ooh, right, okay, let us work out what bits we need then. So we're going to need 2 normal brake discs and 2 more sets of pads. We will need them ones there and them. We have both of the calipers though sorted. We need, what bits are you? Rear shock absorber B. Let's see if I can get through all. I'm going to buy all of these and then try and not rebuy bits that I forgot about. We're going to need 2 sets of rear springs. We're going to need 2 of them, I believe, because I don't think we can get. I don't think we could have repaired them. and we need... I can't remember. I can't remember well enough, basically. Let's go stick these bits on, because otherwise I'll... yeah, I'll come back and we'll remember those bits in a minute when we... I think we have to put some of these bits on to get to the... no, wait, never mind. I know the bits that we need, or where we can get to. That's what we... Ooh, is that not done up yet? Oh, camera. There we go. Thank you, camera. Right, that's what we needed. Spring... Okay, it was a spring cap then, so what's the top bit called? Rear shock absorber cap. Maybe I did repair one then. Okay. Right, fuel tank. Oh, we needed spring cap. There we go. That is the one thing that we needed. And a fuel tank. While we are here, that might as well go in there. Did we save the fuel pump? Yes, we did. Fantastic. Right, over this side we go with that and that. Did I put the... I might have missed something out on the other side, come to think of it, but never mind. We will come to that. We'll come back to that in a second. Just try to remember if I put everything in the thing. I think we... Did I actually put the... Hold on a second. Do we have the actual... Oh, maybe it's just there. I was expecting the actual sort of leaf spring, but I don't think we do. I think it just uses that part, perhaps. Maybe I'm going insane. I swear I remember that being a thing on this sort of car. Maybe I am wrong. Right, we need another rear knuckle housing. So I think the C parts are just for this i6, because I can't say I've ever used the C parts on vehicles before. It's another solid one of... oh, God, am I... There we go. I do know what I'm doing. Brain is not quite with it today, it seems. Okay, yeah, I don't know. I swear there was other parts to this rear suspension stuff, but maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong. Never mind. Maybe I'm just thinking of the V8s or one of the other cars that does have a slightly different... Maybe they do have a slightly different layout at the back of the vehicle. It is entirely possible. Right, leaf plate, and then we need 2 of the U... Okay, maybe it's better to do like that. Okay, there we go. There's a little thingy, what's it? I can't remember the exact name of it now. Punctuation mark, not punctuation. Yeah, whatever. You know what I mean, the little dash thing. Between it, I can't think for the life of me quite what it's actually called right now. My brain's just derped out massively on that one. But yeah, that was what was missing. That's why I didn't like me searching U or U-bolt or whatever. It needed the other bit to be correct. Right, drive line at least is in one piece, which is nice. I'm kind of currently guessworking, and I'm not sure all of those got done up properly. Which side didn't I do correctly? I think it might be this one over here. There we go. Nope, not completely done. What have we missed? Oh, okay, no, right, that's on. That's good. And then I think we just have the exhaust to do. Is this right? Are we doing it right? We've got so the rear muffler is from the V8 overhead valve cars. What is the middle ones? Are we just going to have a normal mid-section? Yeah, it is just a normal mid-section. Don't have any catalytic converters on. In fact, actually, it's a very short exhaust system on this one. That's literally all it is. Yeah, don't have any catalytic converters to worry about on the car. We don't have any ABS and that kind of stuff either to worry about, which is nice. Did we have a brake servo on here? Doesn't look like we did. Right, let's drop the car down then. I think we are mostly done here with this one. We'll stick the wheels back on. We will need 1 new rim, and seeing as we've got 3 of one sort, I'm not going to waste money and buy a whole bunch of other different ones. There's no point changing it all over. I don't get any kind of bonus when it comes to selling the car, and seeing as we're gonna have 3. I don't know if you can have mismatching wheels, but I think it would look stupid anyway, so I'm not going to. It was retro rim 3 retro rim retro. Okay, it wasn't 3, it was 9. Rim retro 9 is the one that we want. There we go. It's only $200. That can go back on there. Right, let's go and have a look then. Aside from bodywork, I think that is the GT20 done. So if we have a look here, yes, indeed it is. Everything at 100%. Excellent. Car value $47,000 at the moment. We will replace the... What bits do we have here? No, we don't have any good condition parts there. Oh, we have a good condition bonnet. And one fender at least. And the other fender. Excellent. And nope, not the door. The door is not good. The boot, I think the boot was missing when we started. The rear bumper's crapped out. The left tail light is alright. And the right tail light is alright. Do we have a right door? We do indeed. Ah, okay. We actually did pretty well on the bodywork side of this car, considering most of it was, or a couple of bits were missing when it came in, and it was in awful condition. Oh wait, did we have? Okay, we don't have a front bumper or either, so we need both the front light, a front bumper, the left door, and the boot. Can I remember that? Probably not. Right, let's go have a look in the tuning shop. I doubt there is anything, or I doubt there is much for the... Okay, there is. I lied. There is some bits for it. It's only headlights, though. It's only sort of different headlights and tail lights. Not massively exciting then here. I might just go stick with the normal bits, to be honest. Oops, I got caps lock on. GT20. There we go. So we needed a front bumper, a left door, we needed a left and right headlight, and we needed the boot. That will be... Oh, we needed a rear bumper as well, didn't we? Yes, we did indeed need the rear... It's not really a rear bumper, more just sort of rear sticky outy bits. I'm not sure I would quite categorise that as a bumper, but there we go. And we can put the door on, and the two headlights, and finally finish it off with that front bumper. That is our car done with everything but oil. I remembered this time. For once, I actually remembered to put the oil in before sending it to some form of testing. It's been a good rebuild, actually, I think. Been a pretty decent rebuild. How is that level of oil? Where is the dipstick? There it is. I can find the bugger. Yep, that will do. Okay, car is, I believe, completed. Looks pretty good, actually. Pretty pleased with it. Yeah, shall we go and give it a drive? Let's go and test out our vehicle. This is where we find out. No, we have definitely got everything on the car. Yeah, it's definitely got everything. We did spend a little bit more money in parts, but you know the overall car value, $65,000, is not bad. It's not bad considering it cost $15,000 to start with. That's not bad at all on there. We have got everything on the car. Let's go and give it a test drive. So here we are at our little testing arena with the GT20. It doesn't quite get off the line with the with the speed that I was expecting it to. I was thinking it was going to be a little bit quicker. It is actually quite a nice quartering car, this one. I think the Mustang, the Spectre that I had, that was not a particularly good quartering car. This definitely a nicer sports vehicle. How do we fare across the bumps here? It's actually pretty good. And then we can do our little laps of our, well, it's as good as a circuit as we can get. I believe there is supposedly a quarter-of-a-mile drag racing DLC coming to this game. I've heard of rumours around some places. I don't know quite when that's going to be a thing. That'd be quite could be quite an interesting thing. Could bring kind of tuning and trying to set fastest times a little bit more into the vehicles. That could make things interesting, certainly for kind of testing out. I like the way this car drives, though. This is quite a nice sporty vehicle, good handling car. It doesn't, well, it gets a little bit launched across those bumps, but there we go. And a handbrake turn to finish. Oh, we may have overshot a little bit. Whoopsie. Never mind, it's fine. Well, there we go. That is it for the GT20. I just had a brief look. I spent about $11,000 on parts. I noticed when I loaded it up, I was at $99,000, so I spent around $11,000 in parts on this car, and it only cost $15,000 to buy in the first place. So, yeah, we have made a rather tidy profit on this GT20. Yeah, $65,000. Not too bad at all for this vehicle. We shall now sell the car, though. Goodbye to the GT20. Yes, indeed, I would like to sell it for $65,000. There we go. We have got a rather healthy bank balance from here. $154,000 at the moment. Yeah, that was a pretty good car to rebuild. Pretty decent money, and not a particularly long, complicated rebuild on the car either. But that is it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. and until next time, goodbye.